What it do? Bedtime crew. Hey man, listen, today we've got the UFC Rizz tier list. I'm gonna be going from S all the way down to D pause based on who has the most Rizz, who has the best game in the UFC. Some of these guys got no game, some of these guys they're spitting quality game every time. So we're gonna go through a lot of the famous UFC fighters in the game right now and we'll just talk about their game. Starting off, I'm gonna chuck in my boy. Leon Edwards, bro. That's nine phone numbers in a row, bro. I'm truly tired of being rejected, bro. Leon Edwards, he's not D tier because he is like quite funny in his own way, but just his awkward energy, the way he's stuttering, the way that he talks. He's definitely standing in the club trying to talk to girls, and they're like, "What? What did you say?" And he's probably just, "Bro, I just knocked out Usman, bro." Like, I can just see him being mad awkward, but like people probably find that funny. So I'm not gonna put him D tier. He's an athletic guy. He's a big guy. He's a UFC champion, so he's definitely got something going for him. But being real, bro, if this guy didn't knock out Usman, he's going in the D tier. He's not even on the tier list. Let's be real. So Leon Edwards, C tier. Let me move on to another welterweight near the top of the division. This guy is definitely not C tier. This guy is going in the fucking D tier. Hamza Chimaev, bro. You guys know, you guys have seen the videos of Hamza Chimaev trying to talk to women where he's like, "Hello, girl, hello, woman." He can't talk to women, bro. He cannot do it. It's simply not possible. This guy literally, like, he doesn't, I don't think he cares about it, to be honest. I think this guy walks the earth to choke people the fuck out. Like, the way that he interacts with Darren Till is his girlfriend, bro. Darren Till is his fucking girlfriend, dude. Let's be real. So Hamzat Chimaev, he's D tier, but he's almost such a Chad that he doesn't even care. He probably doesn't mind being in D tier. So Hamzat Chimaev, Giga Chad, but D tier for sure. Let's move on to another man who definitely has a little bit more game. He's got that unspoken Rizz, as the kids like to say, as the young folks like to say. Okay, this guy does not speak a lick of English, but he puts the hat on him. They're fucking falling all over him. Shavkat Rakhmonov. This guy's just walking around the club, just pulling. Not even saying a word, just pulling, bro. Shavkat Rakhmonov, he's just got that Chad energy, bro. This guy's a beast. This is such a sus video to make, but listen, bro. Dude, you can all agree that Shavkat low-key pulls, bro. Like, Shavkat, for sure, he's got some game. So I'm going to put him in the B tier. Let's move on to somebody else that I think also has kind of that, I wouldn't say unspoken, but I would say maybe that unhinged kind of Rizz where, he doesn't actually have to say nice things, but just his energy, for some reason, girls just can't get enough of it. Here's the fucking thing, you guys. I'm fucking B tier, right? Because, like, I don't give a fuck what people fucking say, dude. We live in this fucking society or whatever. Dude, for some reason, I feel like like, women still find Sean Strickland so funny, even though the shit that he says. Like, he is just proof that you don't actually have to be, like, if you're trying to be like I really like your hair today, bro. What are you doing, bro? You got to be more like Sean Strickland. You got to start chatting to the fucking ladies, being like, here's the fucking thing about fucking white people, you guys. Like, just start a fucking crazy unhinged rant, bro. This guy's got it figured out, man. He's not A tier because, I mean, listen to the fucking guy, look at the guy. But he's definitely up there. He's definitely up there, bro. He's definitely got game. So I'm gonna say Sean Strickland's in B tier, man. Let's move on to Jesus. Why is there so many welterweights? Move on to one of my favorite fighters, but I gotta be brutally fucking honest about my boy, man. I'm putting Colby Chaos Covington. Cody Covington. I mean, this guy's a great fighter. Okay, he's a very good fighter. And we like that about him. But the ladies, he doesn't have a lot of success with them. They don't like him a lot. So it's not good. We don't like that. Let's be honest, bro. Colby Covington's probably mad fucking awkward when he's not in character. Like, I know you guys have seen the videos where Brendan Schaub's talking about Colby Covington on the set of like Food Truck Diaries, and he's trying to get the women to give him a massage, and they're just like, no. Like, Colby Covington's playing a character. You look at the women in his Instagram videos, it's like they're being held at fucking gunpoint, dude. Like, they don't want to be there. He's a bit like Chimaev, I think. I don't think he gives a fuck. I really think he just trains, sleeps, eats, and fucking trains some more, dude. Like, I really don't think he cares about all that shit, dude. Strikes me as a very awkward person if he's not in character, or a very quiet guy. So Colby Covington, D tier, all right. Let's move on to another one of my favorite fighters, who I think is definitely up the tier list, maybe for different reasons than Shavkat and Sean, but he's probably going to be B tier. I'm gonna put, mate, you know yourself. I got the fucking raise, mate. I got mad fucking game, mate. The ladies, they fucking love me. You know that, mate. I think the thing about Connor is he's rich. So, boom. That's all. Moving on. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, Conor McGregor, he's definitely like a funny dude. And his game doesn't just apply to women. He's shooting across the board. He's taking out everybody on the field, not just his team. He's playing for the other team sometimes too. So he's got that going for him. He's casting a wide net. Probably got a higher success rate. But at the same time, you got to think about the fact this guy is rich. He's a superstar. He can do whatever he wants. Basically, that's gonna put him pretty high up the list. If he was a contender, all right, we might be talking C tier. We might be talking, D tier. But because Conor McGregor's a funny dude, he's rich. He's probably in the B tier. He's probably pulling. He's probably got mad fucking game. And like I said, dude, he's casting a wide net. He's playing for both teams and he's switching his controller on 2K. He's on some KD type shit. So this guy's got it all figured out. We're gonna put Connor in B tier. Let's move on to a middleweight contender, a very funny guy. Um, I think he's hilarious. I think a lot of people don't like him, but he's one of my favorite fighters just from his personality alone. Pretty mid as a fighter, but it's almost what makes him so funny is his midness. And his chin. So I'm gonna put Marvin Vettori in the C tier, bro. Because on one hand, I would say that there would be women that would think Marvin Vettori is attractive, right? You can agree that Marvin Vettori, he's not a bad looking fella, I can say that as a straight guy. Marvin Vettori, UFC fighter, fought for the belt, probably got some money, decent looking dude, in shape. But then he's probably in the club. He strikes me as the type of guy to like be raging at a girl. Like he would be if he can't figure it out straight away. She's like, I just picture Marvin Vittori like talking to a girl, and then she's like, "What star sign are you?" And he's like, "How is that even a fucking question? What the fuck? Ask me about my fucking job or something. What the fuck?" Like I could just see Marvin Vittori losing his shit and kind of bottling it. So that's why I'm gonna put him in C tier. I think his anger is probably gonna get the best of him. He's probably gonna fumble a couple of baddies because of that. But otherwise, I think Marvin Vittori is not in the D tier. He's not that bad. But I think it's not roid rage. It's his CTE rage. Probably takes over from time to time, and has probably costed him a couple baddies in the club. Let's be real. So let's move on to a man that Marvin Vittori has fought. Okay, and this man is our first ever A tier entry. I approve 100%. Paulo Costa's got that fucking game, bro. He really is like a caged animal right now that he's got a girlfriend, man. Like, Paulo Costa is a beast that's meant to be unleashed in the world. This guy's a Chad. He's openly admitting that he's probably going to lose to Chimaev because he's got an injury. He's an absolute giga Chad. He's probably still going to beat Chimaev. He's that much of a beast. The guy is completely strong, jacket, natural as fuck, hilarious on Twitter. I'm not gonna say what I want to say, but you guys know if Paulo Costa came up to you at the club and you were a girl, bro, come on, dude, you know what's happening. So I'm putting big Paulo Costa in fucking A tier. Borachinia, he's got game. He has game, bro. He got game. So Paulo Costa, A tier for sure. Let's move on to a lighter weight class fighter. Somebody that, a lot of people don't really talk about in terms of his personality. I think he has a funny personality. But I also think he's got absolutely no shot in the club. You think Leon Edwards is bad? Arnold Allen in the club. I know this guy. Because the thing about Arnold Allen is, bro, he's like those bodybuilding memes of like just talk to a woman, almost cried. Like the big Jack dude, like, oh my god, interacted with a woman, didn't cry. That's Arnold Allen in real life, dude. He's jacked. He's a UFC fighter. He's a young guy. Guarantee you ask him any question. Yeah, yeah, it's hey, do you want my number? Maybe. I'm not really bothered. I can see Alan just got no fucking shot, bro. I just know that, bro. But he's a cool dude. I like Arnold Allen. But fuck, bro. I can just picture him standing in the corner of the club, fucking shadow boxing. It's just drinking a glass of milk in the club, bro. But shout out to Arnold Allen, man. Let's move on to a former, I was about to say a current UFC champion, but not anymore, buddy. Former UFC champion that I think belongs on the tier list. I need to discuss uh, something about this man. I just think that Israel Adesanya, he's going C-tit. Now, if this was, risen up your fucking... I'm not going to say it, bro, but you guys know what I was going to say, man. But listen, dude, Izzy strikes me as the type of guy... He's on some Drake shit, bro. If you don't accept his drink offer, he's probably breaking down crying in the club. He's probably, you know, losing his mind. Or he's the type of guy to get emotion super attached to a girl. and he thinks he's got her, and then he's in the club. He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna work you over like a I'm gonna work you over like a bad job. Trust." It's just like just fumbling with his fucking lines. Like he's almost there. They're like, "Oh wow, you're like a UFC champion. Wow, dude. Look at you, man. You're tall, you're rich, blah, blah, blah." And he's like, "Yeah, yeah, wait till you see what I do. If my dog could tell you what I can do in bed, oh my goodness." Like, he just fumbles somehow with one of his fucking cringy lines. He's like, "Trust, I'm gonna pound you out like it's MMA, trust." And they're just like, "Oh, okay." Like, I could see Israel Adesanya kind of fumbling with those type of lines, you know. Marvin's the rage. Izzy's fumbling with the cringe. So I'm gonna put Izzy in the C tier. He's not too bad, you know, because he is kind of a big deal, especially in New Zealand, I'm sure. But in general, I'm gonna say he's C tier. Let's move on to a young prospect in the UFC right now that has a lot of attention, a lot of hype on his name, and I think that he is a guy that has fallen for the, you know, what J. Cole once said: "Don't save her; she doesn't want to be saved." You know, I think he's fallen into the trap. Ian Gary, you're going D tier, bro. Ian Gary probably met like the first ever woman that's like, "Yo, wow, you're Ian Gary," um, and he's literally hired her ex-husband as his nutritionist. He changed his last name to her name. The guy is completely whipped. He's D tier for sure. He didn't even put up a fight, bro. He's gone. He can't be saved. He's trying to save her. He can't do it either. You know. He's the guy in the club that, like, if you disrespect a woman as well, he's like, "Sit down, shut up, get the fuck out of the club. Don't ever talk to a woman like that. You can't ever speak to a woman like that." That's the shit that Ian Gary's on, bro. So, Ian Gary, D tier. All right. Let's move on to a heavyweight contender. I added in some guys that I just wanted to think of like funny scenarios that I could see them doing, and one guy I'm gonna put in decently high, but not too high. I'm gonna put in Tom Aspinall at C tier. Okay, Tom Aspinall again. He's like a lot of these guys. You at first glance, a chick's probably like, "Oh, okay, shit, bro," and you're a UFC fight, damn, dude. But then I feel like Tom Aspinall's the type of guy. He has a girl that's like ready to fucking leave the club, if you know what I'm saying. And he's like, "I don't want to rush things. I think I want to take you on 5 dates before I know for sure if I like you. I really want to take my time. I don't want to be a hype train." He just keeps taking her on. She's like completely down. He's just like, "Oh, I don't want to take things too quickly. I think I'll buy you another drink just to make sure. Would you like another one?" And she's like, "No, let's go home." He's like, "I think I'm gonna do a lap of the club just to make sure I haven't missed out on the love of my life. I'll come back. I don't want to rush things." Like, that's the type of shit that Tom Aspinall's on. I feel that's probably costed him a couple times. You know, he's probably mentioning Sergey Spivak to the baddies. You know, when bro starts mentioning Marcin Tybura to the baddies, it's not gonna end well. So that's the shit that Tom Aspinall is on, unfortunately. But he's not too bad. So we're gonna put him in C tier. We're not gonna put him in D tier. I've got one more fighter that I. Okay, this is my guy. You know, shout out to my guy, but I'm gonna put Bilal in the D tier, bro. I just feel like Bilal Muhammad doesn't even get let in the club half the time. I feel like people go, "Oh, you're a UFC fighter. What's your name?" He's like, "I'm from Chicago. You know, I'm from Chicago. I'm fighting Kobe or Leon next. My name is Bilal Muhammad. You know, I'm a 9 fight win streak." They're like, "Oh, okay, bro," and just don't fucking let him in. Bilal Muhammad, the most disrespected UFC fighter. The guy can't even get a title shot, let alone get into the club. So we're gonna put him in the D tier. I feel like if he did get in, he'd be in our ear just talking. Kobe's a scumbag. You know, Kobe's the guy. Kobe's the type of guy. You know, he's talking the shit. I'm ready to fight Kobe. On fight Leon. Leon, I poked me. He got the easy way out of the fight. You know, just waffling about his fucking title shot. She's just standing there, just sleeping against the fucking bar. So we're gonna put Bilal Muhammad in the D tier. We've got one fighter left, the peak alpha male, you know, ultimate Rizzler, if that's the word you want to use. I hate that word, but it's the ultimate description. There is one man that rises above all of these men. Okay, he is an anomaly. Okay, because when I put him here, you're gonna go, "Bro, no." But think about it, dude. Brian T City Ortega, S tier. This guy has had so many fucking girlfriends on the UFC, dude. Every single camera, every time they cut to him in the crowd, he's got a different girl, bro. And he's not with bad looking girls, bro. He's not grabbing any grenades on some Jersey Shore type shit, dude. He's pulling Tracy Cortez. He's pulling Claudia Gadelha, bro. You know, this guy pulled Halle Berry, probably. You know what I mean? This guy's pulling everybody, dude. So, at the end of the day, Brian Ortega, he doesn't lose. You know what I mean? He learns. It's win or lose, and it's win or learn in the game for Brian Ortega, and he's done a lot of winning. He's done a lot of learning, and even through all of this, he hasn't fought in 2 years. He's like, on his Drake type shit. He's like taking time off after the breakup. The guy's still top three in featherweight, so he really does what he wants. And Brian Ortega, you're S tier, bro. Congratulations. So this is my list, boys. Let me know what you think down below. Did I miss anybody? Did I put anybody in the wrong tier? Let me know what you think of the video down below. Make sure you drop a like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, more matchmaking predictions, all that stuff. And make sure you go follow me on Instagram at Bedtime MMA. I'll see you in the next video, boys. Goodbye.